Welcome back here to Coimbra pitch number 3, where we will have a qualification game for women senior. It's Group WB. Group WB is made up by France, Great Britain, Denmark and Sweden. This match is Sweden against Denmark. Main players for the women's teams are number 2 for Denmark, Isabella Pettersen, 3 Cecile Wekners, 4 Freya Brandesolt, 5 Sara Andersen, 6 Louise Nails, 7 Folke Jansich, 8 Lara Robras, 9 Sag Seversen. For Sweden we have Maria Johnsons, Elia Lungender, Gabriella Ostholm, Vilma Skattengest, Nadja Henderson, Marina Ostelman, and Kaja Nolas. This match will be referred by Davide Verganti and Adriak Junger. This is an important qualification game for both Denmark and Sweden. At the last World Cup, Sweden ranked 13 and Denmark 11th in Canada, and at Saint-Omer, the last ECA Cup, Sweden ranked 9 and Denmark ranked 7. So this will be a very, very, very important match here in Coimbra River, pitch number 3. On one hand we have the yellow Swedish team, on the other the red Danish team. Cose da pazzi here in Coimbra, pitch number 3. The ref is just sorting out the table and the timekeepers here on pitch number 3. Teams are all aligned and ready to begin. Very good the job done here in Coimbra City Council. And the game has just begun. We have number 1 for Sweden, Maria Johnson, and number 3 for Denmark, Cecile Weiner. Cecile conquers the ball for Denmark, immediately pushing Denmark in attack. The Swedish women team is now holding defense. Denmark number 5, Sara to number 7, Folke to number 9, Signe, Signe to Sara back to Cecile inside for Luis. There's a shot, but it does not reach the goal line net. The ball is now Swedish. Naja for Maria putting Swedish team in attack mode. There's a shot by number 7 of the Swedish women's team, Naja Haldersson, but the ball swiftly goes over the net and is now put back by the Danish team. The Danes are now pushing back against the Swedish women. We have Folke to Cecile. Oh, and it's stopped by number 4 of the Swedish team, Gabriella Ostorm. Great stop, the one made by Gabriella. Louise Nels will re-put the ball back into the camp. The ref has just stopped the time because there has been a problem with the timekeeping table. The shot clock does not reset if there has not been a shot. So they are going to fix this over the radio. Great job, the one done here by the Coimbra City Council, the Portuguese Canoe Federation and the European Canoe Association. Two refs, Davide Verganti and Andrek Ginzer, trying to fix back the time. It's a corner shot here for Denmark. Number 6, Luis Nelson. Denmark to number 3, Cecile. The captain, Cecile, to number 9, Signe on her own. Signe possibly looking at the goal. Cecile once again. Now it's back to Signe. Might be a shot there, might be a shot for Volker, and it's stopped in a great way by Maria Johnsson. Sweden is now pushing back on Denmark. The time is now 7 minutes and 25 seconds. 7 minutes and 20 seconds till the end of the game. This is a qualification round for women's team Group B. The result is still 0-0. Great job, the one made by the Swedish team against the Danish team. Denmark holding steady against the attack of the Swedish team. The fellow Yellows are pushing hard on their women's team. Oh, number four. It's 5 sec. It's a corner shot given by the refs. Sweden is now putting back the ball into the court with number 5, Visma Stenkerstop. Sweden again. 50 seconds still on the shot clock. There is time. The Swedish trainer coach is instructing the team that there is time. Still 5 minutes and 50 seconds till the end of the first half. There is a shot pulled out by Naja Haldenok, but it does not go in. Denmark now has the ball. Denmark trying to push away. Oh, and there is another shot made by Maria Johnson. It's now a corner shot for Sweden. Swedish number 4, Gabriella Ostrom, puts back the ball in the court. Number 10 of Sweden. Oh, great goal by Kasia Nolan. Sets the result at 1-0 for Sweden over the Danish team, the women's senior team. Denmark now is losing to the Swedish women's team. Great goal, I must say, the one put out by 10, Kasia Nolan. Sweden is now holding steady in defense against the Danish team. Denmark now really needs to put a goal inside the net. Oh, great shot, the one taken by number 7 of Denmark, Folkjanes, but it is not a goal. Sweden now pushing against Denmark. Might be a goal. Sweden taking their time. They are still winning the match. They have no pressure whatsoever. Another shot taken by number 10 of Sweden, Kasha Nolan, but it is not a goal. Ball is still yellow. Sweden has had a lot of shots during the match. Oh! Great shot, the one taken by number 7, Naja Halderson. It is a corner shot for Sweden. Sweden are doing their best to keep up the advantage they have on Denmark. Oh, number 5 of Denmark, Sara Andersen, swiftly gets the ball. Denmark is now offensing over Sweden. Vilma under the goal line. Great goal! The one signed off by number 3, Cecile Wienek for Denmark. Incredible stuff here in Coimbra, where we see Sweden and Denmark are now 1-1. 3 minutes and 17 seconds till the end of the first half of the game. Great the job done here in Coimbra, Portugal, by both coaches of both teams, the Sweden female team and the Danish one. Sweden now taking their time. They want to be sure to, when they shoot, it is a goal and it's not an offensive for the Denmark team. Shot by number 4 of the Swedish team. The ball is now for Denmark. It's a red ball for Denmark. Seems like Denmark will do the same, taking the time to cleverly play out and hopefully have one shot where they actually have a goal. Inside for number 3 of Denmark. Oh! The ball leaves the court and it's now yellow ball. The ball is now for number 1 of Sweden. It's Maria Jonasson's ball. The ball is still of Sweden. Sweden again. Sweden. There's a shot that it does not reach the net. Denmark now in attack, hoping to score a great goal. Denmark pushing hard. The ball is still red. Denmark. Oh, there's a great shot! Signed off by Louise Nelson. She puts Denmark 2-1 against the Swedish female team. Denmark is now winning the match at 1 minute and 25 seconds till the end of the first half of the game. Sweden now needs to take their time and cleverly put in a shot. There is still time for the Swedish team to have a goal before the end of the first half of the match. The ball is still yellow. Sara Andersen. Sara to Felia. Felia back to Sara. Sara to Folke. Folke again. There's a shot by number 1, Isa Maria Johnson. Green card is appointed to number 6 for Denmark. Louise Nelson, number 6 for Denmark. This is the second green card that Denmark gets. Green card for number 6, Louise Nelson. The ball is still yellow. 30 seconds till the end of the match. Number 2, Leah Lunderkopf. The ball is still yellow. Might be a goal there for Maria Johnson. Might be a shot. Might be a shot. Might be a shot for Maria, but she passes the ball. There's a shot, but it is stopped by the goalkeeper of Denmark. Well played for Denmark. And the match, the first half of the match just finishes. Great game, the one played here in pitch number 3. And welcome back to the second half of the match, Sweden against Denmark. Denmark is now on advantage for 2-1 over Sweden female team. This is a game for qualifications. The ball is now for Sweden, number 2, Elina Lundgren. Sweden again over the women's team for Denmark. There's a nice shot taken out by Naja Helden for Sweden, but it goes over the net. Davide Berganti calls off the Danish number 9 for starting the ball away from the line. He stops the time. The ball must start from exactly the line. Isabella Pettersson is putting the ball back into the game. Oh, terrible foul that one made by number one of Sweden, Maria Johnson. A against number 5, Sarah Andersen for Denmark. The ball is still red for Denmark. Number 5 for Denmark, Sarah Andersen puts the ball, but it is now yellow with a great play for Eliana Lungengen. Naja all alone. Naja still alone. Naja to Eliana might take a shot. Eliana cleverly passes the ball back to Naja. There's a shot, but it is not a goal. Davide Verganti, chief ref for this match, stops the game and gives a green card. A green card for illegal use of the boat is being appointed to Maria Johnson, number 1 of Sweden. Great shot, the one taken by number 1 of Sweden, Maria Johnson. But the ball is still yellow. No goal. Sweden pushing hard on Denmark. Great shot, the one taken by number 7, Naja Haldensen. But it is deviated by number 6 of Denmark, Louise Nelson. Sweden again. Oh, great shot. The one taken by Vilma Stakingen, who puts the dot in the 2-2 for Sweden and Denmark. They are now competing to win the match. 7 minutes and 14 seconds until the end of the game. Denmark now pushing hard against the Swedish team. Sweden is now pushing against Denmark. The ball is now yellow. Sweden pushing. This is a very important match here on pitch number 3 for the qualifications of the women's team. Great shot, the one taken by number 10, Kaja Nicolas, but it is stopped by the goalkeeper of Denmark, Sinja Sevensen. There is now a corner shot for Sweden. Number 1, Maria Johnsonson, will put the ball back into the court. Maria to Naja. Might be a shot there. Great shot, the one taken by the Swedish team. The Swedish team ranked in 13th at the last World Game in Welland, Canada, and came in 9th at Saint-Omer in France for the last ECA, whilst Denmark ranked 11th for the last World Game in Canada and 7th in Saint-Omer. This is a great start for both teams. We have never won a medal. The ball is now for Denmark, having number 9 put back the ball in pitch. Denmark number 5, Sara Andersen. Sara to Folke. Folke keeping up. Passing it back to Cecile. Cecile all on her own. Passes it to number 9, Senior. Back to number 5, Sara Senior. Folke to number 3, Cecile. Cecile, the captain, to number 6, Louise. The Swedish team is pressing hard against the Danish team. This is an important match. Oh, and there might... The ball is now yellow. There is a nice shot taken out by number 5 of Sweden, Vilma, but it is stopped by number 9, the goalkeeper. The ball is now red. The Danish team has to quickly try to keep the ball and advance, hoping to get that occasion for a great shot. Great job being done by the Swedish team in fencing against the Danish team. The ball is now red. Oh, a timeout is being called by the 2 refs. Green card is being given to number 1. Illegal use of paddle, I think. Oh, a yellow card is being appointed. It's a yellow card with power play, I'm being told. The power play has been introduced with the new rules here in ICF. At the last World Game, power play means that if and when there will be a new goal put by Denmark, the number 1 of Sweden will be able to come back to the pitch. And there is a goal signed by Maria Jensen, which means that number 1 for Sweden will be able to come back to the court. It's now 3-2 for Denmark. Sweden now has very little time to push back. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds till the end of the game. They really need to find that good shot to have a goal. This is a qualification match for Women's Group WB. Group WB is made up with France, Great Britain, Denmark and Sweden. At the moment, Denmark is winning over Sweden. We will see what the result will be in just over 2 minutes. Denmark with number 3, Cecile. Cecile to Sara. To number 7, Folke. The ball is now for Luis. Oh, a clever pick up the ball from the yellows. Ball is, oh! What a terrible pass that was. The ball is now red. Just over a minute to go. Swedish team is now winning 3-2 against the Swedish team. Ref is calling timeout, awarding a green card for number 3 for Denmark. Green card for number 3 of Denmark. It is being given for illegal use of the boat. The ball is still red for Denmark. 50 seconds till the end of the match. Denmark has no pressure now. They just need to keep the ball for 50 seconds to win the match. The captain, number 3 of Denmark, number 4, number 3, number 4, they're just passing the ball between themselves. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. The Swedish team are pushing hard. The captain. Oh, the ball is out. It's now a corner shot for Sweden. Sweden has just over 15 seconds to score a goal if they want to at least put a 3-3 against the match. A shot is being taken. Oh, great shot thrown by number 1, Maria Johnson. The match just finishes, and it finishes to 3-2 for Denmark. Sweden loses this important match for qualifications for Group WB for women's senior team. I'd like to take this occasion to thank all of our sponsors, the European Canoe Association, the Portuguese Canoe Federation who organised this event, and the whole lot of number of volunteers who have been dealing with all of this great event. I'd like also to thank the sponsors who are the Coimbra City Council, the University of Coimbra, the Club Fluvial de Coimbra, the local canoeing club, Yogo Santa Casa, the local betting club, and Uvin Sports, supply of the goals for the competition. I'd also like to thank the Portuguese Institute for Sports and Youth. Thank you all.